Welcome back, everybody. Hope you were all doing well again today. I have something new for us to take a look at today. This is a Generation Exile game currently in development, being published by Sunderlust Studios. Slated release date sometime this year in 2025. Now, per usual, if this catches your eye, I'll have you a Steam link down below in the description in case you'd like to add it to your wish list to keep a little memory check on. Maybe check out and see if they still have a demo up and available. But what are we looking at today with Generation? Well, this is a sort of similar to what you've seen, city builder, colony sim management kind of game. But in this one, we are not on a planet. We are the first and technically last ship that went out and we're trying to find a home and actually survive getting there. So what you see here, this is a colony ship. And we're not doing so well. So we're going to do our best to kind of balance things out, with the solar, wind, recycling everything. What is it? I guess you could call it solar punkish in a way, with renewables and other stuff to try to make sure we have enough of what we need to live, to get to somewhere that we can live if we can find it, or we can hopefully stay alive. Now, one of the things they told on this, let me see if I made a note. Procedurally generated characters and storylines in this. So that way, storylines mean every journey spanning several hundred years will be unique to you and your, each time you or whoever makes a run. If you're watching someone or multiple people you enjoy watching that play this, then you won't always have the same thing since it's procedurally generated. But let's jump right in and see what we can hopefully fix and live through. Let's see. We didn't get very far from Earth before strange things started happening. Oh, it's always the strange things. Here, all right. It's 2 years after launch. Last year, you would have said things were going well. This year, the compost worms hummed, and at least 5 people were lost to sudden sinkholes. Wait, you can have sinkholes in a... That sounds weird in a colony ship. Okay. Sigrid Hua taps on your shoulder. Sigrid, since years before the Generation ship mission, let's see. She's the living agricultural disease specialist. She helped clean up the mess nobody ever found out. She removed your Earth ID chip. All right. She's the last living agricultural disease specialist. You're going to need her. Yes, we are. That's why I picked that, because I figured if I picked that would be her specialty. Sigrid's toting a huge duffel bag. It's time, she says intensely. This is only getting worse. Back on Earth, the scales had periods of inactivity. We can hope that one of these is coming, but who knows when. We need to hold up. You curse under your breath in ever-present chagrin and tried so hard to keep the scales off the ship. Is that a sickness? I trust Sigrid. You grab what you can and follow her. Ooh. Right, in the subsurface, and we will dig into city building, I promise. We got to set things up first. In the subsurface, made of an artificial cave, passages and cables access tunnels. A few hundred people form your group. You occasionally radio with other parties. Scattered in other underground spaces, you live on the rations intended as planetfall supplies. At first, people make brief returns to the biome's surface. Not all come back. You stay below. You've been down here for months. You calculate. You and Sigrid are once again bemoaning the hubris of Earth's ruling class. Consuming Earth is their greed. And then paying for a quick environmental fix, which turned out, of course, to be the scales. They had no idea what they were doing. Sigrid is half yelling for the upteenth time when there's a commotion around one of the tents. You join the crowd clustered at the entrance of Balnor. Oh, wow. Ikanyak's tent. Inside, Balnor's belongings have been pushed aside, revealing something sprouting from the dense earth of the cave floor. That can't be good. You focus on it as it begins to move. It looks like a human hand formed from roots and tendrils. Yeah, that can't be good. Someone behind you whispers, it's signing letters. I'm sure of it, but it's nonsense. It's not words. Fear echoes through the cave. Someone behind you whispers, oh, no, we did that. You have to leave. The scales has made its way inside. Yeah, we have to, I don't know what the scales is, but yeah, we need to go. It's not safe anymore. Maybe the surface is cleared enough to restart food production. Consider how few supplies remain. There's no other choice. If we're on a ship, I don't want to start a fire. That does not sound good for anybody. The last supply cache, preparing your group to make its way upward, you stumble across a cordial support robot, which according to its packaging was intended to help with settlement after planetfall. You switch it on. A few hundred years early. As an indicator light blinks on, synthetic voice beeps. Ship data connection established. Oxygen use shows a smaller living population than even the most conservative projection models. The robot rotates to face you. The crew roster indicates that you are the most experienced and qualified individual to serve as the settlement's caretaker. Congratulations. Oh, great. You are more disheveled than your profile indicates. Please allow me a moment to update it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be like that. Outfit. Can we go nuts? That's fine. Yeah, that'll work. All right, hairstyle. Oh, I noticed that was over here. All right. I'll just go with that. Still stick with that head. Diamond, sure. Ears, whatever. Face, accessories. I got glasses pretty much. All right. And we'll just Hawk. Yeah, I'm gonna go with at least something I could say easily. Hawk haired. All right, that works. And we'll just name's Hawk. What's your nickname? Hawk. All right. What is... All right. Yeah, if we've been crawling around, I'd have the little ponytail grown. We haven't had time to cut our hair. We've been too busy running. Moment of truth. The freight elevator abandoned as we abandoned everything on the ship is in good enough shape to ferry us up. Buddy's waiting. It's turn to return to the surface. This light's flickering. All right, so everybody's waiting. All right, let's see what... Oh, that doesn't... Oh, that's bright and that doesn't look good. That doesn't look too bad up here. A little yellow. Might have a lot of bad eggs. First, we need to restore basic infrastructure for everyone else coming out and joining us. Okay. Fortunately, there are many dilapidated structures nearby to salvage. Unsettling, they've gotten so derelict so quickly. Use the mouse keys. Gotcha. Have to establish a salvage yard in range of the ruined buildings. All mark suitable locations to build when you do. Hoping... Let's see, let's scroll out. So that's as far... All right, so this is what we've at least got to work with for now. All right, so we're only on the first floor. All right, so we have multiple floors up. All right. So you... Is that all of them? Okay. Yeah, we'll go here because that's water. We probably want something near that. Salvage yard will be up and running shortly. What a big saw it will have. Funny, ain't you? Now, this is turn-based, by the way. Lake. Clean water source. All right, so it's clean for now. What is this? Utility tower. Okay. Folks at the salvage yard will start gathering from nearby ruined structures without any more direction from you. Such autonomy. Right now, the salvage is just a heap of recycling. But build a material reconstitutor nearby and it'll get structured into something that we can use. Again, this is the start of a production chain. All right. So we'll go right there. So, boop. And you're going to need water. These structures require specific resources to function. The material reconstitutor needs water every turn. Build a water tank nearby. Make it operational. Okay. And we'll just do you for there. Oh. Done. All right. As you take the first steps towards rebuilding, two skilled crew members step forward, ready to assist you. Their skills will be invaluable as you continue to expand and make efforts to restore the biome back to its intended state. By assigning them to tasks and putting their talents to use, we can take another step towards securing a thriving home for everyone on the ship. People need places to live, water to drink, and food to eat. That's true. Keep in mind that as the population grows, needs will increase. Build a habitat, provide shelter, then supply it with food and water. You're throwing this a lot on me. Let's see. Consumption 2 water produces 5 food. consumption, one of everything. You produce garbage. All right. How much do these produce? 50. Okay. So why don't we put you right there? Oh, and that's all I can do right now? All right. Boop. So we got food running. All right, so let's... So we'll put you there. Establishing our settlement will require meeting the needs of the population. I've helpfully categorized them for you, and it seems easier than impossible to achieve them all. Okay. Progress means new needs and new ways to meet them. An endless rotation. Not unlike this spacecraft, which I was never intended to witness the inside of. All right, so, boop. Does it say? All right, so you're just the hub. Production provides 20 unhoused for the population. Got you. Raw materials. One tile with a farm structure, one tile with a habitat, one that gathering 2 raw material. Okay. We're good? All right. Developing level has increased. So now we get waste storage facility that will take our bio waste and +1 unhoused population. Providing for the ship means monitoring many things that can affect population's well-being. People need not just survive, but thrive. Negative impacts to the ship's well-being can escalate quickly, so you'll need to address them as well as find positive solutions. If the ship's well-being gets too low, our journey will be impossible. And that means humanity is probably doomed. Okay, so our well-being is a -2. We've got a scrubber. Emergency support system is active, consuming additional power, but keeping the biome from total collapse. We have waste not stored, insufficient shelter, and unstable ecosystem. Excessive nitrate fertilizer salts have damaged the ecosystem. Okay. Can we fix that? I like that. Let's put that there. Can't do anything else. Okay. Those weren't there earlier. Where? Oh, so is this stuff I can't see until I get close enough? All right. Yeah, that went down to a -1 because we have one of the negatives taken off. An alarm starts blaring through the ship. An electrical fire has broken out near the storage space. See, I told y'all not to start fire. See, this is why I didn't start the fire. Smoke is already thick in the corridor. 2 crew members rush to respond. Amalia insists she has the technical expertise to handle it safely, while Benilda argues that her knowledge of the ship's layout makes her better suited to navigate the hazard. Both are determined, but sending the wrong person could make the situation worse. You can step in yourself or choose which crew member will face the front flames. We'll let her handle it since that's her expertise. Using her technical know-how, she bypasses a faulty conduit and cuts the power. The fire is contained before it spreads further, but the damage to the storage bay is significant. Supplies are lost, slowing the colony's progress. But at least no one was hurt. Never a dull moment, it seems. There are There are any manner of challenges ahead, but circumstances favorable to us as well. Lead actions have a chance to advance the crisis or fortune tracks, triggering an event of the type. Okay. So I guess that's crisis, that's fortune. What is that? Our well-being. All right. What is that button? So maybe that. All right. So we'll get those later. We got that. So let's get another shelter then, shall we? So we'll put another one right there. Okay. Provide enough shelter. All right. Oh. Got enough shelters. Click on that. Consumption, production. All right. So how much do you... All right. So you can consume that much. All right. Let's upgrade. All right. Your efforts have improved the settlement. All right, so we get power distributor, water condenser, dismantling scrubber, water desalinator, byproduct processing facility. We can now move waste, soil processor, upgrade, improved distribution. Let's see, can we go down more? There we go. Development points. We're going to have to start replying or getting power. Let's see, updates. +2 development points, +1 unhoused population. Okay. Going to need more help. Pick someone. Let's see. Great mastery. Wait. You're skilled at making art or connections between ideas. You're good at study. You are a plan mastery. You spark other people or plan mastery and connect. Let's go with social or let's say we'll go with her. The biome being unattended for a prolonged period of time, the fertilization systems have made the soil into poison with excess nitrate salts. This can be undone, but we need to power up restoration structures to do so. Build a power distributor to enable ecosystem restoration structures. Okay, what does this do? Can we fix you? Wait, 20 people need homes? That can't be right. Yeah, traits, unhoused. All right. Let's go with, let's see, what is that? Water condensers. Capture and condenses moisture from the air. Provides unfiltered water to structure. Unfiltered water. Gotcha. What's over here? Power distributor. All right, so this can go... That there looks good. All right, let's see. Wait, so this gets them to level up. Constructive. All right. Massive Scrubber has been acting like life support for the biome, but only barely. We take one offline and relocate its power with our help. The ecosystem can get a point where it can restore itself with time. We'll have to act quickly after taking one down. Select a scrubber and choose dismantle. Are you a scrubber? No, you are, right? No. What's a scrubber? Oh, you're the scrubber. All right. Power extended to this area, we can remove excess fertilized nitrates. Processing that out of the soil and water will produce additional byproducts that are themselves toxic, though. So we'll need to build structures to manage that as well. Of course we will. And then we can't do any of this. All right. Claim power by dismantling some more of the power hungry curve. I'm working on that. I know, I know. All right. Build one environmental cleaner. Did I need to move this? Surely not. Oh, I didn't mean to. Hold on. You. There we go. So did I not do that right? Oh, do you need water? I think that's the issue. No. Okay. Water in that. So I don't need you. That's you. That's you. All right. Uh, wow, you didn't take long. All right. All right. So I guess I don't need to take all those scrubbers down. hold on. Let me go. Hub upgrade. Waste storage, bigger tanks, upgrade. No, let's that. Okay. And, oh. Routine cargo inspection takes a turn when Benilda discovers something unsettling. A strange powdery substance coating the inside of a recently unsealed supply crate. Few crew members who handle the contents report feeling dizzy and feverish. Havel warns that this could be some kind of pathogen from before, and contamination or containment is critical. And so is contamination. That could be critical too. But not everyone agrees. Jung suggests it's likely just degraded materials from the old cargo holds and insists the ship can't afford a full lockdown over an overreaction. You overhear a few of the crew members whisper about the crate's origin. No one remembers loading it. Let's quarantine it from now. Lock down the affected area, isolating anyone that was exposed. Tests are inconclusive, but the illness seems to spread no further. Medical staff work tirelessly to contain the situation, but they too begin to get sick. They are now also to remain in quarantine for the foreseeable future. See, that could have been bad. All right, so you're cleaning. You're on. Okay. I'd like to start cleaning over here, but increase the size of the water tanks. That might not be bad. Can we do that with any of this? Not really? Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just... what is that? Select a new ability. All right, so Malia has level. Can I see what she is? Let's see, she can be a mentor. Low chance of team members gaining additional bonus XP. Chance of gaining XP from tasks when not on the team. Gains less stress from complications during building tasks. Well, just in case I don't use her, we'll give you a chance. All right. Let's see. How old? All right, so your process. So they're processing it. We'll get there. Mega, do you hold? The water can reach from here. This should be okay. We'll put you right there. Actually, can we? Yeah, let's get the other people going. We don't want to, with this early stuff, let's get as many people as we can. All right, so how are we? Ecosystem, yeah, quarantine -1. Basic needs are met. Okay. It's available. It's available. Let's see. So there's our roster. All right. Ooh, some people are already level. All right. Benilda. This one moderate to basic build. Yeah, let's Do that. Oh, I know what we can do. Hold on. Oh, what is that? An event. Uh-oh. All right. Buddy suddenly beeps. Uh-oh. That's possibly your least favorite notification sound. Airlock security is breached. This incident reported was manually delayed. I strongly recommend immediate investigation. The airlock? The hell? You'd better see what's going on. That's the spirit, Buddy says. It wheels ahead of you. Time to find out who's in the airlock and why. You access the airlock's antechamber. It's not just one person in the airlock, it's... Oh my god, teens. They thrash like caught fish in a net. Elegant, but full of life at death's edge. Music fuels their contortions, rattling their organ systems with dangerous decibels. I remember dancing like this when I was young. It was fun. It was more than that, actually. It was lethargic, especially during uncertain times. There's a lot of uncertainty on Earth. There wasn't supposed to be so much of it up here. For a moment, you almost forget that you're using an airlock as their club. They must be here, not despite, but because of the danger. The thrill of being right next to certain death of space. Any flailing elbow could open the doors and suck the whole party out into the void. The intercom system could interrupt the music and let you talk to them. The question is, what will you say? This would help the mood. This will stop any loss of life. Crack goes over the music. Teens immediately stop dancing and turn to stare. You level with them. You're here to kick them all out, and you both know it. Fact is, the party died the second you showed up, but you get it. The stress up here in space, and people don't actually want to die. They want to feel more alive, don't they? The teams seem to shuffle awkwardly, stealing glances at one another. You promise to listen to them about what they need to feel better. But for now, you need to see the safety cap back over the door open button. They can go party in the conference room or even the residential halls right now for all you care. Just not in the airlock. Yeah. Teens cut the music and begrudgingly exit in clusters, taking some drinks and lights with them. It's not that they respect you per se, but you sense that they sure could have loathed you more than this. You'll take it, mission accomplished. So we got that. Can we get... Capture? No, I won't... Yeah, we got you going. This is byproduct from the environmental cleanser. Wait. All right, so you're going to clean that. I think I'll just move that here so that way I can move another one out to there. Okay. Looks like we get to do one building a turn. All right. Got that. I don't like what I'm seeing here. All right. So let's see. Gain less stress from complications during building. Chance of adding beautiful trait to completed structures. Or a chance to add additional storage capacity to storage structures built by this one. How about beautiful? Okay, we're going to have you taken care of. Don't worry. You not within... Oh, you're not within range. All right. So we need you. And you. A negative. Oh, we went to -4. That can't be good. All right. What's wrong with you? More water. Okay. We can do that. And let's see. Water quarantine, yeah. Unstable ecosystem is still getting me. There we go. Got that going. We got that going. Good. Oh, look at that. We're at a 0. Yes. Okay. So advanced habitats, crop farming, water distributor, water pump. Updates. We have 3 unhoused population. We get 3 more workforce and +2 development points. All right. So what are you? Character is skilled at making art and connections. Plan mastery and a spark. Character is excellent at absorbing details and synthesizing data. And character has a talent for finding hidden things. We'll take you. Right. Now, our infrastructure is limited. People are living tents and eating a demi-gruel made from insects. Our focus should be on quickly building more developed, sustainable production chains and better housing. All right, so we're still cleansing tiles and getting that done. Can we get... No, not yet. There's a small amount of filtered water must be placed on a clean tile space. Well, ain't nothing clean about anything in here. All right. So we'll need to clean back there eventually. Let's see. More comfortable and spacious habitat. Food. Yeah. So let's get that and you going. Oof. Man, it's gonna be high no matter what I do, ain't it? All right. Let's be done and we'll just get more. Let's see. Craft, eating crickets. I know. I'm trying to fix stuff. Give me a moment, people. Where's clean water? Yeah. I need you. We need to skip another turn. I should have put this up here. That's my bad. Ecology. Yeah, low chance at gaining one. Water tanks are a finite resource. Once the supply is distributed, they're empty. This can really interrupt a production chain, so make sure to set up replacement. Ooh. Stores not. All right, so boom. So we need you. So you'll start cleaning stuff out. We need to save up production. So that's got you running. Oh, we got clean water there, don't we? Noisy and a process. Okay, nice. Provides a small amount of filtered water must be placed on a clean tile space. Requires power. Oh, do you reach to there? You do. Cramped homes, eating crickets. Should I get food first then? Average. All right, we'll go with that. All right. So water. Okay. High average. Let's see. All right. So we're going. So can we? Oh, well, freeze. Low. We'll leave that low. All right. So you're going good. Produce enough food, build an advanced habitat, which we're working towards. Find enough clean water. Basic needs need to be met. We've got tiles coming in. All right, so let's... No. Stop it. Oh, okay. Oof, everyone... All right. I don't want to see the scrap pile. I want to see the water pump. You're killing me. Average, average, low. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. All right, the primary logistics systems responsible for moving crew supplies between key areas have ground to a halt due to a malfunction in the central routing system. With no easy way to move people or distribute food efficiently, yeah, that's horrible. You have to go catch your own crickets. Let's see. Daily operations are slowing to a crawl. She suggests rationing food to compensate for the delays, ensuring the available supplies last while distribution is bottlenecked. But Benilda argues that the best way to prevent complete gridlock is to reduce housing capacity slightly, relocating some workers closer to essential facilities to ease strain on the bottleneck. Ooh, that's both good. Ration the food for right now. With distribution routes disrupted, strict rationing is now put in place. This prevents outright shortages, but the delay in deliveries cause frustration. Workers in remote areas of the biome complain of being cut off, and tensions rise as essential personnel struggle to get meals on time. That's going to make people mad. All right. I'm trying to get food going. So you need water. We need. Let's see, we've got. See, you've got that. So we need you. Where are you? Oh, what you got to level 2? Chance to add an additional storage capacity to storage structures. Chance to gain XP for tasks when not on a team. Let's do that. Oh, more levels? All right. What else? Hold on. What else you got? Okay, so I can't do really. Yeah, they're getting tired of the crickets. So we've got a decent amount of tiles cleaned up. Okay. Technically, we could do that. I think we should get this other stuff going. Actually, I think I'd rather get food. Oh, I've got food. It's right here. Production 10. But we can't upgrade. And I could start trying to. We'll just pack stuff in here and then we'll move later. Out of curiosity. That's a no. Okay. Put you down here. You get nothing there. You mean you get water? Oh, come on. Water. You won't fit, will you? So confused. Where are you? I'm so confused. average. All right, so you and her, yeah. We'll put that there. Which I shouldn't have done. You got that, but you don't have anything else. All right, let's... You don't have water yet. Can we get you food? Crickets, but I want that. All right, just for now, we'll throw you right there. And I would like to move you to there. Okay, so it's high either way. All right. What's going on? Uh-oh. All right. The unexpected is by now part of my routine. Tonight, Finn has asked you to show up at a storage room at 2 a.m. Also refused to give any details over comms, but insisted it was worth your time and attention. Uh-oh. What in the world? What is all this? See a pile of destroyed objects. It looks like you've been called to help with some kind of forklift accident. Welcome to the Anger House, Finn greets you, his voice wavering a little. No accident then? You've been breaking stuff to take out stress. He stiffly flings out his arms. This is where we smash away the stress of the day. We found a bunch of unused stuff in boxes, some bats, and well, here we are. It's been our Friday night thing for a while now. I figured you might want to give it a try. Look more closely at what's already been destroyed and what's next in line. I don't want to smash anything. I'm going to try to convince him to try to slowly stop doing Anger House. You intervene directly, the team might blame Finn for ruining a good thing by informing you, but you can't let this just continue. So stopping it has to be his idea. You just have to persuade Finn to get the team to stop shattering things before they obliterate a priceless Earth heirloom or an essential life support component. You congratulate Finn and the team for initiative and ingenuity. It's great they found a way to de-stress. Before Finn's grin gets too big, you mention casually that there really ought to be a better outlet for their stress than a cramped storage room they have to keep restocking and cleaning. You say you're exhausted and just thinking about lugging all that stuff around. Finn's grin fades, furrows his brow in thought. You're right. This has been fun, but the logistics are already a drag. I should probably go to the team and see what else we can do, huh? You produce the most innocent shrug you can manage. Yeah, okay. Maybe by this time we can get through those plates. We'll figure something else out. Help Finn return some items to the storage boxes, taking special care with the Earth artifacts. You finally return to bed just before dawn. Oh my goodness, you people. So move that up to there. That's got at least water now going, right? Oh, that has to be clean. Oh, no. All right. Let's add you to building task. Same for you. Storage capacity. No, let's Get all that running. All right. So I can't do this down here. We've got you running and pumping again. All right. How much power we have? 5. Ooh. All right. So we can use this, I guess, to power some of the cleaning stuff when it's time. I really want to get out to here. Can we? Wait, this is a water tank, right? We're going to hold off on that. I don't think we really need that. If I could get production over to here and let us start working, it would help. Uh-oh. Okay. Take power, but you're not unfiltered yet. Those running. That there. Oh, look at that. No crisis. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that'll get that going. Okay. All right, so you're going to produce that. So we're going to need this. Yeah, because you don't reach. Oh, I could put it over here. Okay, stay at 0. I'm okay with zeros. All right, so okay, now I like that location. Oh, but you don't get water there. All right, so we'll put you there. Who was it? You and you average, so we can get you down to a low. So they've got that running. Beautiful. Oh, you're not. All right. You might, let's see. Yeah, you need to go next to water. So let's, you there. Easy. All right, so we got an average chance to get a bonus there. So you're running. We need to. Is there a way to handle waste? Waste storage. Okay. I'm confused on. You say there, but I don't see that working. You and you. Okay. All right, yeah, so we gotta get you water now. Somehow. So, wait. That's the issue. All right, we need more power. All right. Let's see. 4. Yeah. There we go. Three and you. Ooh, high rating. All right. So we need a nope, not you. Not you. What about the 2 3s? Can we get them in here? Yeah, that's fine. We got to get storage next. Three and 3. Yeah. You know. There we go. I'm trying to keep any issue. What do we got going on up here? All right. Failure issue the sound of someone knocking at your door before it flies open. They're going to think I hung up on them. Hurry, please. You've got to let me have more parts. Don't recognize the person in front of you. You ask who the hell they are. Gives you his name, Finn Kravitz, with great irritation at the interruption for niceties. Now, what about the parts? Explains breathlessly. I've got aliens, real aliens, swapping signals with me, but our ship and theirs must be getting too far apart because I can't reach them anymore. I have to boost the transmission power or they'll think I hung up on them. Looks near tears, desperate to rekindle contact. I just need your sign off on some radio materials. Aliens are news to you. Even half awake, you have some questions. Let's investigate the alien claims. Drag yourself to the computer console before going further. You can at least check the signal transmission logs. Tune out Finn's background explanation and remarkably specific claims. When you search the logs, you think to begin the search with outbound signals from Finn's quarters, and that instinct is rewarded. A lengthy log of results dating back through the entire week rolls before you. Decrypting the inbound signal's origin will be the hard part. But then you find it. The inbound signals were mostly received via the ship's long-range radio telescope, except for one. One originated aboard the ship itself, from the quarters of one of your team members, Mika's Young's room. So the signals were spoofed to appear that they were originated from beyond the ship. But one night, the spoofing failed and his tracks were left uncovered. We'll just tell him what I learned. Finn's mouth hangs open as you tell him the full truth. Silence stretches on for so long after you're done speaking that you're about to speak again, but Finn snaps out of it. I've been xenophile catfished by Young? I can't believe this. He turns and marches out of your quarters. So late, you're grateful for the quiet that allows you to go back to sleep. Nearly drifting off when a thought crashes through your piece like Finn bursting into your room. He didn't say where he was going after he left, and he knows Mika is responsible. I have to get back up quickly. Hurry to Mika's quarters. Oh my goodness. You find him in the hallway amidst a chaotic pile of his belongings. He wears an expression somewhere between confusion and fury. What the hell is this? Someone busted into my place when I was out and threw everything I own all over. It's even worse inside. Where's an expression somewhere between confusion and fury? What the hell is this? Someone busted into my place when I was out, through every... Yeah. Let's ask if just maybe there's someone who might have a reason to be upset with them. Looks at me sharply. Oh, you know about that, huh? His head hangs. I didn't think it'd go this far, he mumbles. I honestly thought Finn was in on it. I realized they thought it was real. I tried to cut it off, but I guess they were already in too deep. Mika can be a bit unpredictable, but you don't think this is worth escalating. You do, however, give him a firm warning. No more pranks. This place on the team is on the line. Looks surprisingly right. I understand. He doesn't apologize immediately, but you chalk it up to surprise rather than defiance. Take your leave and let him clean up the pile of his belongings. What you get? 2 days later, Mika mails you and Finn apologizing for the confusion. Says he'll try to rethink his action through before he acts in the future. Okay. Yay, boom. And we're going to get more people and more issues, aren't we? Workforce, filter makers, conservation outpost, water filtration facility, construct reserve. All right. Waste pile storage. Very efficient way. All right. Build waste pile storage. Storage facility. All I'm going to lose is stores any bio waste. You don't have a description yet. How much do I need? 3? Oof, this is going to hurt. Yeah, we must be careful not to overburden the biome. We cannot bear the cost of repeating mistakes from Earth. We can create a conservation zone and make developing within it off limits to safeguard biodiversity. That begins with building a conservation outpost. Is that you? Yeah, right now that can wait. I got other issues. I got lots of issues, actually. One. We'll see if we can go a few turns. Oh, look at we got it in the plus, actually. Okay. More. For now, we'll put that there. What were you? Processes unfiltered water to clean water. Requires power and a workforce. It was creation, expansion of conservation areas. If that's that, what is this then? Consumes materials and converts them into a supply of filters to build. Let's see. I still want this over here. How do I get this area workable? Operate, increase the amount of food production. Yeah, let's get food. So we've got that rolling. So you just get the water. All right, so we can just turn you off because I'm not sure if that's going to read dirty. I think you're good. Rationing, insufficient shelter. I know about that in crickets. Unstable ecosystem. Getting more of this is my main. I think we can get rid of this. And y'all are the only two. That's actually, is it too late to? I think it is. But I think these are good to go. Dang, that still doesn't fit. Why? I need this cleaned up. Badly. You. Yeah, I'm fine with you being out there. Got that. Does that allow me to get... No. Maybe I should just throw another one of these down. All right, as you take the first steps towards rebuilding, 2 skilled crew members step forward ready to assist you. All right, so who we got? You know, wait, what? I'll go out there. We'll get you going. All right. Now we got to get... that going. Let's see. No, we still only got the one, didn't we? All right. You're going, consumes that, produces that. Yeah. I think I'm starting to make a mess. And not a good mess either. Works. You and you? No. Gotta have one of you. We gotta have the level 4 involved or there's gonna be issues. Alright, so we've got outpost generation clean tiles, basic needs, which we need more housing. Alright. knew that was coming. Can we get the tree low? What about the other three? Yeah. We're going to need more water. We can't do that at the moment. Nowhere to store waste. What? What? It's her birthday. Are you late? Oh. Arrive. Is there alone? Looks up at you, musters a smile. What? Everybody probably just finished dinner or work, he says. It's a little early still. Come on in. You two chat about work, the ship's journey, the artificial generated weather, the loop back to work again. You realize it's getting late. Mika catches you looking at the time. He shakes his head. Well, that's it then. Nobody else is coming. I won't keep you here any later. Have a good night. Consider your options. Why don't we just go out, just the two of us? This is so pathetic. You have a better idea. The two of you should go and do something rewarding. I think it deserves a proper birthday celebration. You're going to see it through. Going to make it a birthday he'll never forget. Enthusiasm is clearly infectious. Despite himself, he begins to smile. Well, what would you do exactly? Let's go on a fun hike. Mika needs is a fun hike. The temperate biome has some beautiful wilderness that deserves appreciation. You agree to meet the next day. Spend the morning hiking together. As you stroll through the biome's little valleys and modest peaks, the two of you chat about lighthearted things. Start to see that there's a subtle sense of humor in Mika. During the hike, you try to encourage it. If it makes you laugh several times, compliment him. You hadn't known he was so much fun. As soon as he gets out, you're certain he'll attract friends with ease. But agree to find time to return to see this beautiful view from this little hill you found. Nice. All right. That, and that. I have to wait and get the trash buildup issue. We have enough this turn. Yeah. You and you? Nope. There we go. And we're going to go here. Who's the radius? Wait, increase the... Yeah. Whatever, we got to get it done. All right. There's got to be something we can do eventually with this waste. I guess technically I could just throw you down here for now. So we got everything but the basic needs. So we'll just start here. As soon as we can get something to start getting this going, I'm sure it'll be a huge difference. All right, so everything's good up here other than, oh, you're not getting enough water? Okay. All right. Let's get that turned back on. One more turn? What? Oh, for crying out loud, more people? Stop with the more people. Uh, I know one. All right, there we go. I can just get a turn where y'all will post a rant. What? Ooh. Or easy, normal. All right. So if this doesn't work, at least it'll get us some storage up. So we're still okay. So we're still not eating enough food, like food. We've got water there. Where is Mr. Power? I kind of like this right here. Enough power available for the structure to What? You produce power. What are you talking about? Oh, you're a distributor. Never mind. You're not a production. All right. I see the issue now. So We need... you... I gotta get more power. That's my issue at the moment. All right, we need to turn something off. You. There's got to be a... I need to know how much food I... That's what's... There's nothing to tell me if I need to... What basic needs are not being met? Rationing, can we turn that off? I mean, I'll put more. You want more? I'll get you more. Don't you worry. That's the issue. There we go. No, there's been a widespread spat of environmental allergies recently. No one is quite sure what plant or mold could be causing it. Malia sneezes in front of you and you watch as dozens of tiny seeds patter to the ground, expelled from her lungs. Uh-oh. The lab closed for the evening and all the chatter and distractions removed. You can finally catch up on why you came here in the first place. Trying to replicate some of the potentially exciting data that just came in. Gradually sink into the flow of the task, absorbing the experiment's details and designs. Lose track of time in the world of charts and tables on your screen. Then you hear footsteps. Someone has come right up to you. You wait for her to say something, but she only smiles. You ask if there's something you can help her with. She nods and eagerly passes you a small piece of paper. It's a very neat hand. It reads, "Very good, completing our last job. Ready for our next task assignment right away." A pure mammalian instinct makes you almost squirm in your seat. She's too close, too strange. Same time, her unabashed grin is a bit endearing. Ask who she is. State you don't know who she is, but you know she's definitely not on your task team. Why is she here? Waves her hands as if dispelling a misunderstanding. She reaches towards you. Now pull away. Draw away from her, but she's quick. Her hands dart forward. Her fingertips brush against your forehead. Something pours through your veins, melts outward from your capillaries, diffusing into all of you. Part of your mind thinks you should panic, but you can't bring yourself to. Trust. Peace. No thoughts, only the warm melting. Your eyes open. Computer screen's light hurts your eyes. You blink, clearing your vision. You feel like you must have nodded off. Yes, that's right. You're in the middle of working. Maybe you can pick up where you left off. Look at the screen. There are words there, ones that you don't remember typing. Anthropocene Carnival Day. Hold your breath for O2 Conservation Day. Day for eating too much fruit. And Desalination celebration. Below, this list is another. List assigning animal nicknames to each of your task team members. What? Something jumps out right away. No. Mika Young isn't a meerkat at all. How could you think that's what he is? You delete the animal names from the list. Now, what is he? Wait, why are we thinking about this? Press your palms against your tired eyes for a moment. Surely this wasn't what you came to the lab to work on. Look around for your worksheet. You dimly recall someone talking to you or wanting to talk to you about something urgent, but there's nobody else around. You must be mistaken. You're tired. Decide to pack it up for the evening. That was weird. What if I'm not getting enough water? Well, these would be lit up, right? We still need homes. Can I just... I can't... I don't have any... How do I get more... I don't have anywhere I can put homes, though. So scrubbers help. Can't do any of that. I don't know. You're not the issue. It's the housing. Maybe if we wait a few turns and get this, we'll just want to see if we can get this. All right. Yeah, so we're not producing anymore. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit of an issue. No. Do you have to have... Yeah, one water, any water. All right. Let's trash this. Let's see. For that low, that's fine. Gotta wait. What? Oh, come on. I will trash everything if that's what it takes. And let's take you. Let's move you to there. That's weird. And now I can't... Maybe I need to move you to there? I'm so confused. Okay, so what if... Oh, let's try that then. Well, can we do that to these? No. Oh, I probably should have... No, can we do it again? No. All right, so let's go here. Okay, so that got it. All right. Supply depots, fitness centers, groundwater pumps, healthcare clinics. All right, what do we... You're good at searching and exploring, connecting and plan. Let's get that. Areas won't conserve themselves. Time to lay out some boundaries. Select a conservation outpost used to create... Wait, we already did all that. That's weird. So what is this stuff? Provides healthcare for community, requires workforce and power. Provides a small amount of healthcare. Nothing new in there. Produces a small amount of unfiltered water from a groundwater. Requires power. Nothing new in those. Nothing new in that. Provides supplies to nearby structures that require them. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now I need health care? So confused about what's going on in here. All right. Well, I think that's going to get us for now. I see how this goes. I like the storyline issues to this where it keeps you on your toes. I definitely need to see, would like to see more info on some of this stuff. Like what am I missing on certain things? Eating crickets. I'm just curious. One more. We're not going to do anything major. What's doing are you making crickets? You're the only cricket farm, right? All right. Smash that. Still -5. I blow that up. Stable, cramped housing, waste not stored, quarantine, rationing, waste piles. Yeah. Okay, so they were eating the crickets because I had it, not because they needed it. That's good to know. I still want to know why I can't expand and build in some of these places. don't understand. Things arrange current tiles from the center. Where's there? Resilient, sure. Why? Does healthcare need consent? What is... Oh, hold on. You gotta be kidding me. But if I put this in there, that makes no sense. That ruins the conservation, right? Right? Hmm. Yeah. Huh. Could I have built this? No. Huh. I'm not sure because all this trash is causing an issue. I don't see a way to get rid of it, and I can't build farther out. All right. Well, that is going to get us for Generation Exile. I like where this is heading. This is pretty different and a little on the difficult side too, especially with some of the curveballs they're throwing at us. But until next time, I hope you have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. But until then, I shall see you all on the flip side.